Yikes. Tired. All right, we'll give it a minute here. This desk is a nightmare. This has got to go. This has got to go. Coffee cups. Water bottles. All right, time to dig in, though. All right, let's do this. Let's start looking around. Everything was bleeding up yesterday, but notice also, actually, you can't really tell. A lot of the commodities is up too. Commodities are up. So those relationships, and then obviously with bonds and all that stuff, really do start to matter once you're trying to look for a change in the direction of the overall market. They fluctuate, but when you're kind of transitioning from, you've made the reversal, the momentum's strong in either the up or down direction, those changes do matter, but it's when you're getting to the extremes of a movement, there's some signs of, loss of buying or selling pressure, and then those things tend to be kind of the stronger, or I guess they're kind of like I don't want to say like false profit, because, what a false idea, whatever you want to say, it's like it's almost it's an easy way to justify, this is where we should probably stop, and we probably really should think about this stuff and then go the other way. So, because there's obviously people and algorithms that do follow that. So there are players in the market that are following that. So what happens is eventually everybody else that's been kind of, neglecting it or disregarding it, finally they're kind of like looking for a reason to stop doing what they're doing. They're like, oh, yeah, yields are up, yields are down. Gold's up, silver's up, whatever, oil's down, this, that, metals. Economic data. Unemployment. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's do a quick. Nothing going on with. I don't want to really spend too much time here besides, I guess, the XBI. Not looking too good right here. Not good for Pfizer. This is obviously a good sign for CVS. She's got this one here. 1, 2, and now 3. So that's a solid acceleration. You got 3. So why point out, I'll draw, actually, let's just go to it now. So when you look at CVS, you have a few layers right here, right? So you have one, that's the big one, right? Here's 2 coming from this sucker. You can see it right there, right? Boom, 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 boom. And now we're seeing a third, which is from here, right? You can see that one. And this might, even though it's only just one little tap, there might be another one here off this one. And why do we show that is because even if this decides to, get rejected here, you got a nice long wick right here. This rolls down, you have a shot. Maybe this is what's enough to get down there. And if that fails, this one's enough to get, so it's multiple layers of momentum and support that are bringing the sucker up. She's nice and dark blue on the go no go. RSI breakout here too. So you got a lot of good stuff going here. CVS looks solid. She's off a little bit this morning, but she's been strong for a little bit. Baxter, did they have earnings today? Okay, so they okay. All right, that's good to know. I've been waiting for Baxter to really start getting some positive news back in there. I mean, we noticed this breakout, so maybe Baxter's worth the shot today. All right, let's quickly bang through some bioreactor, and then we got to get to work. Catalyst, haven't really touched you. Halo. She's almost at the point where I have to redo all the buy and sell targets. But I mean, look, until like I see that there's a the post earnings sell off that always occurs because oh my gosh, let's everybody remind that J&J is not giving them all the like oh my god, like the whole J&J and Darzalex and all that stuff. Not a big deal. So let's just wait. Let's wait and see if that happens. Now, if they, after the earnings and there's that classic sell-off, like, oh, it's not as amazing as we thought it would be, even though it's still amazing numbers. They're still showing growth. They still have other things in the pipeline. But once there's that earnings sell-off and it doesn't get down below our buy threshold, I guess I'm going to have to adjust. But like we've got a month here, and then look, a month ago, EPS just cranking it. These guys are off. Now it's a little overvalued, but I guess that's why you're not going to probably see her go back up to like all the way up in the 60s or 70s anytime soon. Doesn't Excel have earnings? Catalyst. Didn't she, so they were just good and now we're not good? What happened here? Okay, let's take a look at some of our bio booms. Didn't have any, like, we have Omer and we have, who else? Oh no, Omer and what was the other one? Oh. We have 2 earnings this afternoon after the close. I can't remember which ones they are. It's Omer and somebody else. But anyway, more coffee. We can, we'll take a look there. Omer has it. I could probably, if I stared around on this, I could probably figure out which one it is, but I'm not going to waste our time. It's bothering me, though. Point being is there's not a lot going on. TSVT, I'm doing a write-up on these guys. It's close. She's getting ready to crank out here, and then maybe that'll be the big one here, but get above this and then get outside this one. But we got a break of this. Looks pretty good. She's outside this one. Looks like she retested it this morning. So obviously the 200-day EMA is going to be probably pretty heavy, so she might not pop through it, but I guess if the rest of the market and the sector wants to go, maybe she goes with it too. XBI took a little bit of a break, so maybe these guys really, Labu and all the really, really speculative stuff really gets a bounce here at some point, and then they start to lead the charge. They've had a moment, the smaller biotechs, and you know what? It's probably right around November, wasn't it? When they had a shot. Yeah, November is when we had this breakout, but I think that was the overall market in healthcare. Was it December, I think? There was a point where the oh no, it was when after the rates were kind of starting to look better. Yeah, and then we got a bump. Yeah. So I'm waiting for another cycle of these the speculative stuff to really start get. How's Pac B looking? Man, they can't give this sucker a break. Kathy Woods is like the plague. I guess Pac B's in play, guys. Look. Kind of a breakout here. Now, there's obviously another one here that we have to at least consider. Not that we know that's there, but oh, yeah, actually we do. Look, because look what happens today. 'Cause 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 look what happens She's sitting right on it. Oh, she popped out. All right, so Pack B's the first. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it right now. Because you know why? Why not? Got a confirmation here. Look at this. So, first one of the day. We'll put it in. All right, we'll end it there. I'll put some names into the chat. Monday morning, big thing. If we're up, you wait. If we're up big and it doesn't, and it just stays up there, you gotta wait for like the 10:30. If it fades and then breaks the previous high of the morning, then you can look to add to something. But if it's up there, it just floats up there for the first hour change. Wait for that 10:30, 11 o'clock flip. And then if it flips and then it only comes back and then comes right back up to the top, the high of the day, then you look for something to add around 2, 3 o'clock on a decent setup. All right.